So what we're going to do right now is we're going to create the end title for our infomercial. The very part at the end of the infomercials. It looks a little bit something like this.
This is a limited offer. Order now.
To order Handy Peel for just $10, have your credit card ready and call 1-800-944-6516. That's 1-800-944-6516. Or send a check or money order to the address on your screen.
So we're going to do that, and we're going to do it in Adobe Express. So I'm going to go to my purple plus button. I'm just going to press that, and then we're going to go to landscape 16 by 9. That's what we want to use. So we're going to click on that. And then it's just going to go through and do kind of what we've been doing this whole time with Adobe Express. So I'm going to start off and I'm going to go to some elements, and I think I'm going to make the water bottle max 4,000. So I'm just going to search up a water bottle and see if we got something like that. I think that this would be a really cool water bottle to throw in there. So I'm going to put this, that's going to be kind of like my logo. And then I am also going to take this background color and I'm going to use my color dropper, and I think I'm going to make the background this like really light blue right there. Yeah, I think that looks cool. That looks really cool actually. So I'm gonna do that, make that my light blue. I'm even going to add a little text right here and make it nice and tiny. And I'm gonna move this, and we're just gonna call it water bottle max 4,000. Let's make that nice and small, maybe like a size 12. And let's center it. We're just gonna put it right in the middle right there so that you can see the water bottle max 4,000. I'm also gonna add water bottle max 4,000 as a big title right here. So we're gonna go water bottle max 4,000. And then let's click on that. Let's change this font color. I'm gonna go this blue, use that hex color dropper, and then maybe we'll make this a little bit bigger. See if I can get all the way to like 100. Yeah, let's get to that 100. Let's move it right about here. Water bottle max 4,000. Awesome. Let's use this price button right here. I could do all kinds of stuff. Maybe I'll go to like one of these buttons. Subscribe. Let's put this right there. I'm gonna make this where keep my price at. So I'm gonna go, let's say this is just $29.99. So $29.99 is my cost of the water bottle max 4,000. And then let's add some text, and this is gonna be my phone number for it. So I'm gonna call, my phone number is gonna be 1-800 WATER max. You don't have to make it 7 digits, but you know, most numbers are the area code and then 3 numbers and then 4 numbers. So that's how I have the water max, 1-800 watt or max. That's fine. You can do whatever you want. If you want it to be 1-800 water max bottle 4,000, that's fine with me. I'm just a stickler. I'm an old school guy. We're gonna keep it 7 digits. I'm gonna click on this again. Let's make this color. Let's go to this inside blue. That's cool. Maybe I want to do an outline just because, yeah, that outline makes it a little bit easier to see so that you can get that black to kind of distinguish the blues of the text and the blue of the background. Another thing I might want to do is I might want to add a slogan to this. So maybe let's add a slogan down here. When you're out of water, max it up. I mean, it's not a great slogan, you know, we're just going off the cuff right here. We're throwing pickles at windows. When you're out of water, max it up. Maybe I go back to this dark blue right here. So I know that I have my title, I have my price, I have my phone number right there to call, and I have my water bottle max 4,000 right there. Maybe I want to add another water bottle, so I can go back to my elements, water bottle, and maybe we do this one. This one's kind of cool kind of blends in a little bit, so maybe not that one. Yeah, let's do this. And then let's maybe duplicate this right here so we can get that yellow going again. So I'm gonna duplicate that. And let's just write call now and get a second companion water bottle for free. Now we definitely are gonna need to like make that a little bit bigger so that we can actually see it. Call now, get a second companion water bottle for free. I could even put this like underneath right there and then move this 1-800-WATER-MAX, like the phone number right there. I think that looks pretty cool. Water bottle max 4,000, $29.99. That's my phone number. Call now and get a second companion water bottle for free. There's my second companion water bottle. When you're out of water, max it up. So this would be like the very end of our commercial when we're just out here and we're saying like, call now at 1-800-WATER-MAX, only $29.99, and call now and get a second companion water bottle for free. Remember, when you're out of water, max it up. The water bottle max 4,000, and you're just kind of reading through and doing a voiceover at the very end, and this would be the title that shows up on the screen. Remember, when I'm done, I want to make sure that I come up here and I'm going to call it water bottle max 4,000. And then I'm just going to make sure I download it. You can download it as a PNG or a JPEG, totally worth it. And then you just press download and you can go ahead and make it happen. Now, say I wanted to do something else, like I want to make a hall pass or something. You could totally do that in Klecky Paint, right? You can go here, we can add a new layer, and I can start drawing and designing my hall pass. So maybe I want this to be like a green hall pass, and I'm just gonna go and design that. Maybe make a little oval for where the hole for the lanyard ends up going. And then I can add some text. There's some other shapes in here as well. I can even do some drawing. Maybe I'm doing a little 3-leaf clover. And then remember, I can go ahead and I can color that in, make that black. So maybe I want to use that in my Adobe Express. And remember, we just come up here, we're gonna get rid of that background layer, and then I'm just gonna download it. And if I wanted to use that, I could just bring it and move it right into my Adobe Express. Now, obviously I wouldn't use this pass or this design for the water bottle max 4,000, but I might use it for something else. So what you're going to do is you're going to use Klecky Paint and or Adobe Express, and you're going to create your end card title for your specific infomercial product.